a gentleman over there, he's a little agitated. Hey, listen, I'll be happy to chat with you afterwards. We'll have a conversation afterwards. Go easy on him. He's okay.
Looks like a young Heckler got a little roughed up at a Pierre Poilievre speech in Manitoba. Ladies and gents, welcome back. Things are heating up in Lisgar Portage, I guess, in Manitoba, of all places. Pierre Poilievre having a speech during a recent rally behind the Conservative candidate that's being introduced there alongside, well, Maxime Bernier. He's going to be running in that region as well, and I believe this is why the Conservative leader is there rallying behind his own candidates there. But let's have a look at this scene at the rally itself. Now, this video brought to you courtesy of PC here on YouTube. It looks like he's the original poster of this video. I'll leave a link in the description down below. You can go check out some of the other videos that he's slowly uploading up to his YouTube, as well as, well, here's Candice Bergen passing off the torch here.
Brandon, and so excited for the next steps that you're taking. So everyone, help me in welcoming your next Conservative Member of Parliament, Brandon Leslie.
Well, thank you, Candice, for those very kind words, and thank you all for coming out. This is quite the crowd. Let's go.
Nice, good showing here. But when Pierre Poilievre was having his speech, there was a young Heckler that jumped in. Again, I'll leave a link in the description. You can go check out the whole video itself. But he was talking about a number of different things. He brought up the divide and conquer tactics of the left in this, well, just in Canada in general over the past several years, and talking about CBDCs and whatnot in this speech. And a Heckler jumped out of the crowd, creating a bit of a scene.
My view is this: you don't agree with Jordan Peterson, debate him. Good luck with that. But don't silence him. I'm happy. I don't want to silence Justin Trudeau or other people. I want to debate them. I want to win the debate. That's how decisions are made in a democracy, not by muzzling your opponents. And so I will require every single university that gets federal funds for research and development to sign on to an oath that they will honor Section 2B Charter rights of freedom of expression. No muzzling students, no muzzling faculty, and the woke mob. And we will not allow the central bank to bring in a digital currency to control our money. We already have digital money. It's called your bank account. It's called your credit card. We got a gentleman over there, he's a little agitated. Hey, listen, I'll be happy to chat with you afterwards. We'll have a conversation afterwards. Go easy on him. He's okay. I'll have a chat with this gentleman afterwards. It's all right. You know what? Look, I understand.
So the young man obviously making a ruckus and then getting escorted to the back of the crowd by somebody within the crowd, or a few people within the crowd. I would say this isn't how you conduct yourself at these rallies, but it's probably someone who disagrees with Pierre Poilievre. But he does react to this quite well. You know, I'll have a chat with you afterwards if this is what you want to do. Pierre Poilievre famously making himself available for questions after these rallies throughout Canada. He showed this during his leadership campaign, which he won for the Conservative Party leadership.
Why people are so frustrated. They feel like they're under attack. They've been under attack by their government in Ottawa for too long. So they're frustrated and divided and looking for a chance to speak out. And I want that young man to understand that I hear his voice. I feel the pain that he's been suffering. He's a legitimate person, and he deserves the respect of our leaders. Minister means servant. I will be his servant as well.
So handling it graciously, of course. Yeah, I mean, what do you do? What do you do in a case when there is a heckler in the crowd? But here we have this is in Lisgar, Portage, where the by-election is going on right now, and Maxime Bernier of the PPC is running for this riding at the same time. Now, if you recognize what the young man was wearing, it looks a lot like what Josh Alexander tends to wear at his events, and you see a lot of other people wearing the same hat and a suit. I don't believe it was Josh Alexander that was the heckler at this occasion, but it appears that it might have been someone from this group of gentlemen that are the Save Canada group. Anyway, that's just my speculation on that. It could be completely unrelated, but yes, Maxime Bernier is running. This is some footage from his rally at the Portage-Lisgar location.
You are that generation. This is your role, and now is the time. We will defend our freedom against these authoritarian government. Now is the time for everybody.
Appears to be a decent turnout for Maxime Bernier. Now, Maxime Bernier was interviewed by the Winnipeg Sun here, and he asks Portage-Lisgar voters not to buy the vote-splitting argument. And this has been the argument that has been brought up many, many times by conservatives that are hoping not to have a Liberal or NDP government wherever these elections are happening, by having someone come in and split the conservative vote up. Maxime Bernier saying that this is not going to be the case. He's not really running in a situation where the vote could be split. He, as he runs for a federal seat in rural Manitoba, Maxime Bernier said Friday he is concerned that some who share his values may not vote for him, and he is asking voters in Portage-Lisgar not to take the vote splitting into account when they cast their ballots in the upcoming by-election. We're halfway through this by-election campaign, and today I wanted to address the main concern that I hear from voters in Portage-Lisgar. The so-called vote split issue, the PPC leader said during his Friday morning media conference in Winkler, a community located in Portage-Lisgar. He went on to say, the vast majority of the voters in this riding are conservative-minded. It's simply impossible for the Liberals or NDP to win in this riding. It's a two-horse race between the CPC candidate and himself. Now, we're seeing reports of where the polling is sitting. It looks like Brandon Leslie of the Conservative Party is very much in the lead with this one. If there's any contention here, it would be between the NDP, Maxime Bernier, and the Liberals actually here for a close second place. This is kind of where we are here. But of course, Maxime Bernier making the argument that a lot of people who are voting for the CPC in this race are doing so out of fear of vote splitting and not out of conscience, because he believes his positions are more in line with the voters than is even the Conservative Party of Canada. This is from 338 Canada. This is where I get a lot of the election polling data. It's a good aggregate for a lot of polling data that goes out there. It looks like a strong 54% of the residents of Lisgar are going to be voting for the Conservative Party, with a close, well, not a close, but close to the NDP and Liberals again. But in the lead for second place is the PPC in that race, it would appear. Now, Maxime Bernier's run was asked about by the News to Pierre Poilievre. Do you believe that there is any sort of fear? Should you be fearful of Maxime Bernier coming in and taking the vote? Is he a threat to the Conservative Party? And this is his response here.
Hi, I'm just wondering how you feel about Mr. Bernier and if he's a threat to your party in that seat in Portage-Lisgar.
Maxime Bernier is just like Justin Trudeau. Both of them have expressed support for Quebec separatism. Both of them would have a hard time, would need a map to find Portage or Winkler. Both of them said they admire China's dictatorship. Both of them want free trade with China. Both of them support legalizing hard drugs. Both of them supported woke policies in the House of Commons, even though they put on a big act outside of the House of Commons. Only the Conservative Party will bring home lower prices by axing the carbon tax. Only Conservatives will bring home powerful paychecks with lower taxes that reward hard work. Only Conservatives will protect farmers, hunters, and licensed sport shooters against the attacks of Justin Trudeau. We are the only common sense party that has a chance to win. And there's one more thing that Trudeau and Bernier have in common. If you vote for either of them, you'll end up with a Liberal government.
All right. Well, strong words from Pierre Poilievre regarding Maxime Bernier. But also, this is a situation. It's a contentious area. It's the heat is on for this by-election, and well, a lot of people are turning out to give their opinions on this whole situation, including people coming to the Conservative rallies to heckle. And well, it's not, as you can see, it wasn't very welcome anyway. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of this whole situation with hecklers and Maxime Bernier running for Candice Bergen's old seat. And well, we'll see you in the next one. Keep on trucking.